Yeah, I'm about to fall asleep back here, doggy. I think I am.
Oh, really? You said it wasn't doing anything. You realize it.
Oh, I think what I say about it, but they said they want to start
Well,
doing
you
something
lied
at
to me
the
and told you
3 hour long mark.
well, that's doesn't do this turkey.
Uh-huh.
Still over here a little stormy. Well, a little stormy. I know you, friend, and I know you well, too. I really do.
You don't know that, cat.
Oh, really? I don't?
No. Doggy.
Yeah,
I
okay.
found that sick woman. Oh, wait, I think I remember this mission. Can I talk to the woman? Okay, can I talk to you? Is it because I have the gun out? What's the deal with you, woman? Talk to me! Oh,
No.
you sick woman.
No, thank
Get up.
you.
So I have to get her boyfriend to give the fishing rod back? How do I break this one? Oh no. What else do I shoot? Bro, how long does this go on for? What else do I gotta shoot? Is there like a specific thing I need to be shooting at? Or? I'm confused. Oh, I think I just have to keep shooting the top of it.
I did 56 bars on the European tour and they was all crazy. I took 56 bars all in 1 month, and I'm still drinking. I can still see the scar on a nigga hand, man, shit real crazy. I've been taking these models, still nothing off, cause a nigga too faded. I've been laying low key inside a nigga, all money is my motivation. Money keep a nigga motivated. Molly keep a nigga motivated.
Oh. Wait, we're gonna go fishing? The hell? You gonna break up with your boyfriend or something? Ew. Get it away from me.
No, okay.
Oh. I'm trying to talk to her, but the game ain't letting me.
Well, why?
That's fine with me, woman. Just gotta make up your mind.
Is it doggy?
What about the last piece of the puzzle? Oh. it is. Oh, Lord. Yeah. I'm following you, woman. Come on.
Used to go fishing up here in a group from high school. Cooler full of beer, you know, that's all you need. They're all gone home now. Joined up willingly before he escaped.
Why does it keep going between, like, walkie-talkie and actual... She right in front of me. Oh. I want to catch you. Widow's Creek. How do you put the bait on? Or am I slow? Do you just do not? Bro, why is she still back here? Woman. Yeah. I'm coming. Come on. Go. Woman, move. I'll kill you. Yeah. Oh my eyes are starting to get like real well now, son. I thought I wasn't feeling the bastard.
Oh, you soggy.
Oh, but for all that food I had 2 tamales, the rest of that short rib, the rest of that little mean. And I finished off those 2 calypsos. Catch trout. I think I remember how to fish in this game. If I remember right, it's a lot easier than whatever that other game was.
That may be hard to believe, but I think it's been like almost a week or even 2 weeks since I guess I've been taking him and buying his stuff every day.
Ew. Yeah, but I keep forgetting to order them omega-3 and the elderberries. Bro, why can't I hook? Like, why is a fish not interested in mine? Oh. How do I do it? Oh, I remember now. You kind of just go on the... Yeah, I remember it. It's not hard. Challenge completed. Oh, just catching one of them? Oh, I'm doing good, I guess. That sounds good, some rainbow trout. I honestly don't know where to get it besides Papa those. I guess that's where I'll have to go then. Is it gonna make me lose this one because it's like a tutorial? Is it trying to like teach me? What the hell is that dog doing just swimming in the water? Okay. Oh, I did it. I did it. At the end of the mission? Listen to your ramble. I didn't even hear anything you said. I didn't even know you were saying anything. That was the mission? That's it? I guess I kind of like how quick the missions in this game are. I was just now getting me to, what's his name, Jacob? I think that's his name. The other dude's name was John, right? 2-9. Oh wait, she has another mission? Might as well. Sip night quill. Nice.
Treat her like she average. Hit it from the back, I'm tryna null on your mattress. I was pathetic, home heart be ratchet. Money on your thumb, boy, my homeboy so sad. Kick a dope, that 5-7 came with a red dot. Smoking dope, I like my body feeling just like AI. We don't give a fuck about who you murk because that pussy there now. All about the waffle on the shirt, we spin they blocking up high. Clock 27, murder weapon, the pussy better be kept alive. When we be stepping, we jumping from out of touch. When I'm on false ball, that rapping, that pussy nigga gon' catch me. Just thought you 23 by my Jesus pieces, whatever's on that. One in the head, my 4-5. Got niggas dead on both sides. I'm going dead, so tell them niggas come try. Them Robin jeans got angel white, that's on my face, I feel like Wayne. 30 days, me leave a stain. Just say, okay, not a stain. I love to see her wrist playing. That's my bitch, by her, you stain. Till I'm dead, I ain't gon' try. I'ma take these messes to this drain. Outside, rolling 40, couldn't be my brother. Like Batman, brand new devil on my favorite color. Tell her Pac-Man, we gon' dump the Glock and after that is in the trash. But listen to my mama, like Leonte, really bad. That's my mama's trauma on my side, and it's so bad. On my side, we play with us, I'ma send it back. What the hell, catch her up, then catch a breast. Style out with that Smith and Wesson. Jump my Dre, I was fuck 11. Percocets and poppers, I ain't murder yet, but boy, get ready. Down in the grudge and like some treasure, know that we be going extra. Nigga, I just wanna ride around my day and empty pussy. You know, I had crippin' in my jam. I real nigga, I just wanna leave it on her face like a real nigga. Kill niggas, I just that Michael Mary like a seal figure. Pills, nigga, I just wanna pop an ecstasy and sip like quill with him.
Oh no. I really don't know what to tell you, you know.
Yeah, you know.
So, Walmart was one trip above the average. I had a thought that it might be easier if we were to get together. Even if we split the cash 50-50, it's still more than enough for a new deal to get there. So, in? But first things first, we gotta
I'm the 30 made the 40. I'm a watch the script recording. It's the 30 and the 40. She's making it fast as hell. Bitch told me she swear for me, put a paper, wrote it in the cell. I don't got no stylist, morning shoes and pants, I'm fresh as hell. Yes, I know what happened. Ain't no rat, so I ain't gon' never tell. You just follow baby, won't leave you wrong, but I ain't gon' never tell you. They was trying to show me the right way to go, I was so rebellious. Whatever.
No. Designer, no, ain't nothing wrong with him. He just took too much shrooms.
I'm the type of guy ready to I can't slip with that little shit I built. I know they tryna mail us. Give her 2-3,000 off the rip. She said she won't run this back. Kill the links on just because. This shit really from the mud. We out of the business like gentlemen. I can't rock with thugs. Just from hitting them if you needed it. You know I rock with thugs. All my niggas jacking the boxes playing. We popping up. I fuck with them switches on. I fuck with that shit on. I fuck like my gun. Got my band and got chains on. I might pop up with your bitch. Let on. I send her home. I heard I hit his bitch. But he don't like to hear my song. She said what you make me sick. How I'm your medicine. Ain't way don't go that way at all. But I love that nigga Benjamin. Turn you good. Keep that for a robber, man. Foreign bag of cars and hoes. The only thing American. I suck a million in a bill for smoke dollars, blue colors. Pull up big body, barber shirts, a new hobby. Help me out, let her fight right. I'm her new plumber. It's hard to interact with people. I come from the jungle. It's an animals and designer clothes, I'm chill. We got the same car that goes fast and furious. RCS me blood love, so you can't be serious. Go hard and touch my chest and you gon' burn. Super fast, I need a graduate. I was standing on the block trying to get a ratchet by a period. Now I'm Trump, Lamborghini boy, I know you seen that year. If I ever run into no bitch, no love like on you run. Take a break, but I ain't gonna never stop. This shit to be continued. From a trap, I was beating down the door, the packing out the deal. When they catch them, they gon' eat them up. I put them on the menu. Put piranhas on your ass, 300 on your ass. Put the switch back in the back, like your mama on your ass. I first deal was worth a couple mil, I still was selling back.
Oh yeah, son, did you not know I was?
Oh, I'm talking about me, son. I thought I was live streaming, but I
Oh.
wasn't.
Wait, well, what do you mean? Like it just didn't start it or you forgot to?
Oh no, I forgot to. I had the title and everything, and I
Woman?
guess I forgot to click go live.
Well, I don't understand what this woman wants me to do. I talked to her, now what do I do? I don't even remember talking to her. Well, I'm confused. Let me airdrop her. Well, son, that's why at first I did for you, so man, why haven't I been this whole time, but I have for like the last 20 minutes. But I might damn well fall asleep on the live stream, son.
You're catching me on
Like
live
that time.
streaming.
Oh, son, I streamed earlier. But
Well,
I'm just saying, this stream for me gonna be like that one David A. Claw had where he fell asleep on stream. I don't know what stream it is. I wouldn't be able to find it, but I just remember. Or what actually, it might just be, I think if you just type it in, it comes up David A. Claw sleep on stream. He might have like titled it that or something. How do I get through there? Oh, I jump right here? I was about to say. Oh, wait a minute. I got it. This shit, I don't smoke no Reggie. No, I gotta. Yeah. Is this the prepper stash? Oh, I'm still looking for it? How the hell exactly am I gonna do that, woman? I mean, let's be for real with me.
I mean, that's what I have to remember to do with it.
Yeah, I won't. Okay. Power required? Why do I turn the power on? Thought that's why I was over here. Oh, I didn't even turn on the power. Where do you do that at? Oh, I think that part's over there. Oh, damn it, little cussing. How do I... Oh, it was literally right here. It was literally right there. Like, right by where I walked. I walked in it. Yes, sir. We did it. No, do you, like, die instantly if you touch it? Did Boomer die? How's he unavailable? Oh, I just walked in. Easy peasy. Oh, so does it only count towards, like, I think it only counts towards Jacob's stuff if you're actually in his region. Same with Faith and John and all. You have to actually be in the region. Oh, right there? I don't know why I wasn't doing these like quick.
AP on my wrist, ain't accepting apology. So my product, you ain't gotta be proud of me. I'm a doggo, you don't gotta lie to me. Fill up poopy, that money keep calling me. Came a long way from shopping at Dollar Tree. She keeps calling, that's why.
Came a long way from shopping at Dollar Tree.
25,000 for a check. But I want niggas acting like they can't act. No, you know, she ain't tryna let me get a check. Going on fast cars, cutting up a track. One of those, we ain't nothing like these other rappers. Weirdo, you been tryna say that she get at me. Hero, me and guns going back to back. Here it go. 25,000 for a check. Girl, I want niggas acting like they get it cracking. Going on, she ain't tryna let me get it cracking. Girl, I don't see the while I'm running traffic. I'm one of those, we ain't nothing like you other rappers. Weirdo, you been tryna say that she get at me. Hero, me and baby going back to back. Here it go.
Running over, oh, here it is. Yes, alright. More money for me. Oh, it's this one. I actually like this one. I couldn't hit him from all the way over here, could I? Yeah, I was about to say, you know what? I think the game gives you like a sniper, though. If I remember right.
I've been sipping lean, trying to slow me down. I need me a bitch that'll hold me down. Gang coming strong, yeah, we rolling out. Throw a party like rolling loud.
Where am I going? Oh, shoot the lock. I need a sniper. I think that's what that guy had. I need to take his sniper. No, he had an Uzi. What? Then how am I supposed to shoot the lock? This don't make any sense. I'm not gonna hit it with a bow and arrow. No way I hit it with a pistol. I really think you have to have a sniper.
But I ain't no Drake shit, I won't get her pregnant. Damn young Juice WRLD, boy, you reckless. And I feel you until I get her naked. When I get up in it, I might have to stay in. Well, if she goes,
I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't have a sniper. So how am I supposed to... Okay, there's a gun guy right here. Let me see if I can just...
She do the gang like a nerd doing homework. 40 in my pants, that bitch thought it was a boner. If I go broke, I'ma jug off more.
Woman, stop. You're walking right up in my face, woman. Are you crazy?
Well, yeah, there, dog.
Oh, wait, I have enough for it. Well, Steven, it's that SA-50. I remember that from my other playthroughs. It's like the best guns in the game. Probably is the best. Or actually, no, they had some other, like, rifles and stuff like that. Don't tell me there was a sniper in here. You're lying. Wow. That's wild. I was just supposed to come in here. But I still can't shoot the lock, though. Oh, I think you have to be up there. You get that angle. But you can't zoom on this. Oh, it don't matter. I still did it anyway. That could swim in the water right after I jump in the water. Yeah. Whoa, this gun is strong. What in the hell? Why haven't I just been using this the whole time? What in the world?
like me, I shoot straight and I don't do no faking. If I was on the rim, you let me duck
I almost missed him.
I make a mistake, don't bring up Trump. They put me over, they were mad as fuck. They ain't find a pistol, ain't find a pump, just some dog shit in the trunk. I know they
I actually hit him. Whoa. Bro got a rocket launcher. Who think they're gonna do? I gotta get some of drug lord. I gotta do it. Be serious. I gotta say this before. Months ago. Well, might as well do them all. Oh, I never even did the Grace mission. What in the world? I guess I will. Oh hell. Oh son, that Star Wars game come out like, well, I mean, basically on Friday. So I gotta make sure I do this, huh? Armstrong resident? No bro, the sniper. I just don't like how long it takes to actually like the little animation and you switch to the gun. It takes forever. That's the only downside to it. Other than that, it's a good gun. Let's start this. Foxhole. Oh, this one? I remember this. I guess I remember them all so good just because I played the game a lot of times. Not a lot. I think I played it like twice. How do I get over there? I'm so confused. What the hell just happened? Oh no, so you know, I just realized I still didn't play Outlast 2 while I played the first one, but I still gotta do Outlast 2. I might start that like tomorrow night. I completely forgot about that. Oh, I found it. Good. I guess this was Grace's stab. That's the mission I'm about to do. I guess I forget you don't have to always have a gun out. You can just walk around without one. Oh, America should take a few notes from that. Here we go. I thought I had the perk where you can like, while you drive it, it automatically repairs it. I just magically healed it, huh? That's crazy. Please don't fall in like a lake or something. Bro, the amount of water that's in this game, honestly kind of frustrating. It'll get annoying. Yeah, look at that. Every time you switch to the gun. I guess it's not every time. Let me see. I mean, yeah. I guess.
I'm more curious who they are.
Huh? Blood?
Yeah.
But I'm literally listening to a crip right now and you're gonna call me a blood, son. You're getting it all mixed up, son. Oh no. Who is running after me? This is the best gun in the game. I can't believe it. The way I'm just going through. Oh, Grace is that blind woman that's the sniper? I still never understood how that works, but okay. How are you a sniper if you're blind? Like, I don't. That doesn't add up to me. But okay. This gun would have helped so many times on this mission. It makes it so much easier. This mission is honestly kind of hard if you don't have a good gun. But I do have a really good gun. That's why I'm going through them like this. Oh, is there
How
more?
are you?
I thought I killed them all.
So you must like it. Name's Chris. Got word, some of us out making life miserable for the poor. We got good timing. See those graves down there? A couple real homies buried here. This is one of them. The pagans are trying to defile it, trying to erase our history. The Lord has us. Let us to break some of your over. Not on my fucking watch. Ain't nobody gonna touch my pop's grave while I'm still breathing. I'm a good shot, but I need someone to watch my back. We'll be here in a second.
Okay, well I'm here. So, can't I just defend it all from up here though? Yeah. I got away the lane. I got. See, I can see everything like a damn hawk. What the hell? Well, where did they all come from? They just like appeared out of nowhere. The hell? No way, I'm out of ammo. I ran out of ammo right in the beginning. No way. The south? Woman, I need ammo or something. You gotta help me out. Oh, okay. Is that what I just picked up? More ammo? Get off! Oh, I gotta actually... No, I didn't pick up my ammo. I don't know what I picked up. Oh, get off of me! Get off! I'm just having to do it all with a pistol. There's gotta be ammo somewhere. Come on. Oh. Fine. Take this gun then. Is this a sniper? Is this like a rifle? I mean like a... Is it an AR or a sniper rifle? Okay, so... I think it's a sniper. I can't tell which one's zoomed in. I don't know. I always was pretty good. They're not pretty good, they're just better than other games when it came to sniping. I hit him, just didn't bring him down. I think I jinxed myself because now I'm doing terrible. Okay, I got it. I'm a heavy hitter, I do not say this. I'm gonna die. They're making every shot on me. No way. Oh, hell. I really need to get cheeseburgers or pizzas. That's when the game gets a lot easier. Especially when you... I think I'd say I like cheeseburgers the most. He goes crazy on me. He's a tank. Like, Boomer's cool at first. He's good in the beginning. That's why they give him to you. Like, the first reason, but... Later in the game, when you get peaches and cheeseburgers, you never use Boomer again. No disrespect to Boomer, though. Yeah, this sniper's a lot better than the one the game gives you. For sure. That's why it's a shame I have to run out of ammo. I'm making like every shot. Nope. Why do I have so much more ammo this time? What's the difference? Oh, I guess I don't. No, son. Get the other one. This the dude that keeps hitting me. I'm gonna die because of him. No. No. This dude that killed me last time. How does he never miss? Or how's he just so accurate? Bro, get him. Oh my goodness. Get him while he's stunned. No. No way this dude is... I don't understand how this guy is just... Thank you. What else? Is there more? I mean, I remember this mission going on for a while, but I don't remember going for this one. This is extra. That's what I meant to do, call him Boom. Is that a flamethrower, dude? Oh, come on. No way. Bro, blow it up so it kills everyone around him. That's what the key, that's what you want to do. Oh, it just didn't work, but let's kill them. There. Oh, he got up here? No way! And Boomer's not going to be able to save me. He can't get up on a roof. Oh, come on. You're lying. I can't believe I gotta do all that again. This mission is annoying. Wait, no, I think there was a checkpoint. I hope. Because the flamethrower dude, I feel like doesn't... He didn't show up in the beginning the other times. So I think there was a checkpoint during some of that. Please tell me there was a checkpoint. Is that all of them? I need to get that other sniper. Yeah, because that's when they start coming up here, so... Doing something right, I think. Dancing above the line. Kill the man, kill the woman. Oh, what, I did it. I think they're retreating and they're like running. Oh, don't let him get away. Bro, get him. I don't want him to get away. No, no way. No way he actually escapes. Oh, I hit him. Fine, if he wants to run away, I guess. Can't keep wasting my ammo. Just talk to Grace. Where'd she go? How'd she get down here? Oh, I thought that was gonna kill me. I was about to...
If we stick together, look out for one another, help me out. I ain't about to get all sappy and shit, but if you ever need help, give me a call. I got your back.
Yes, Harry! Grace on the fire! We did it. No, does she have another mission? Oh, that's somebody else. Okay. Oh no. Is that what weapon is this what mission I think it is? When you get to escort them or whatever. You have to make sure certain number of them don't die or something. I don't like this mission. Oh no. I just always, like, they always ended up dying. It just got annoying to, like, micromanage them. Oh, Lord. Yeah, it's the one where you save them, but then you have to, like, escort them halfway across the damn map. Okay, I'll try to do this stealthy so that... Are they gonna hear if I fall? Oh, I'm good. Okay. I think he might have, like... He might suspect something's up. I think I'm good to just shoot him, right? No, because if they spot you, they kill the hostages, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's why this mission was always so annoying.
I got a bitch that gon' kill for real. Talking about pride and bunny. Cool with the kid, copy, got to. Pull up with a stick, stop it. Rich nigga shit, solid. Rich nigga, oh, 100 pockets riding, got it. I go to space with the stars. Might smoke a blunt with my pilot. Saturn, moon, Earth, and Mars. Never take off with the rocket. $500,000 on the necklace. Young rich niggas we successful. Say she wanna feel special. What? And Coco make her feel special. Coco. I kinda 100 or better, 100. Back in 200 or better, 200. I might go put all my chains on. I just might change up the weather. Change. She pop a perky, pussy wetter. Drip. I make the bitch at Coachella. If she Nutella, she probably do better.
Oh, Lord. Here we go again. Well, that's not gonna be stealthy in any type of way. The hell?
They don't know the meaning of the white. You don't really live this life, no. Niggas in the hood, she was white. So my niggas in the hood, she precise. Real wise, we ain't taking no advice. Real life, they be hoes ain't right. And if they ask, cause they know what's the fact. Ain't gotta snow, they already know it's right. The guy can have been
Oh, that was a close one. I got them all real quick, somehow. Alright. Free the hostages? Yeah. What's up with y'all now? Yep, now I gotta escort you. To where, though? All the way over there? Okay, it's not that far, but it's just the fact you have to protect them. That's the part that gets kind of hard to deal with. And always, one of them always ends up dying, that's the thing. I don't think I've ever done this mission where I got all of them alive. I don't even know if it's possible. Maybe the mission's just made that way. Well, who's shooting? Okay. I didn't see this dude. Where do we go? How do we get over there? Will y'all follow me across the water? If I swim? Oh, hell. That's a scary sight to witness. I mean...
I'm almost tempted to take the other half of that Delta 8 gummy rope, but I don't feel like this also gummy is gonna affect me any further.
Well, that's only been 4 hours. That's probably why. Kill the man. Kill the woman.
Understand how that thing can just be so much stronger than an Ocho gummy. I just don't understand that part.
Well, because he's a potent bastard. That's why I gotta do it.
Getting Delta 8 and Delta 9 gummies from me.
Leaving mission zone? What do you mean? This is the mission zone. They told me to bring them here. We're here. But I actually did it. Like, they all survived. You sure? Okay, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't as bad as I was making it out to be.
I guess apparently if there's a flying fish under the tent, it's flying off.
There's something about him, I just can't put my finger on it.
Willis Huntley, who's that? Isn't that Vietnam lighter dude? No, because I already met him, didn't
I'm
I?
about to add something new to that collection is all I'm gonna say.
Oh no. Oh hell, son, you inspiring me now. Now you making me want to take something else. But I know I shouldn't, because I'm about to go to sleep anyway. So I don't want to stay
That's
up.
why I gotta take it, son, because that thing will actually help me fall asleep.
Oh, you're right, because that's Delta 8. That's the thing with them people on that TikTok saying, well, I think those ice cream cones are like 25 milligrams each, so yeah, you'd have to probably eat like 4 of them to do anything, but I'm pretty sure it would still hit. Let's see if we're worried like it wouldn't hit or something. Where am I going? Oh, I didn't even set the waypoint. Wait, is that the Vietnam lady dude? Because I thought that was his name, but one, I don't think that's where he's at on the map, and two, I'm pretty sure I already met that dude. I don't think, I'm thinking of somebody else. Wait a minute. This isn't the P-tapes dude, is it? Yeah, it is. That mission. This is one of my favorite missions. I just love this dude. He's hilarious. I'm ready.
My name is
Oh,
Special
damn
Agent
it,
Willis
son,
Huntley,
that gummy
the
roll
man
may
in
have been
charge
20
of
off, but
monitoring
I'd
any
buy that
escapes of some
bastard
kind.
again.
I've been sent by the highest authority
Oh, yeah, because that's actually a good price.
at Langley tell me this is a sharing economy now. And before we help you, you need to
Oh,
do something
hell.
for us. So
I
just like a
really
fine
got him
Turkish
just
sauna,
like
you
that,
scratch my
son.
back and I'll scratch yours. Pardon my
It's
French.
like a fine Turkish sauna. You scratch my back and I'll scratch yours, little doggy. You dig what I'm saying there, doggy. And you know, little bit.
Son, I can actually taste
How
the
are
weed
you
in
doing there,
this
doggy?
half of it this
How are you
time.
doing there, doggy? Ho. You can smell it.
Oh, and I
I
can
was on
taste
vacation
it,
visiting
damn it.
states in ascending order of patronage when I
Well,
got a
I don't
call.
think I can, though.
I've been sent here on a special mission to pick
Oh,
bad
that
hits
sad
Well, but
doggy.
for real, when I order those Delta 8 smokes, I'm gonna order that gummy rope with it. That'll be my first order from them. And I'm just gonna tip them 30% every time.
Oh, yeah, but are you gonna get a vape from them as well sometime, like a disposable or a cart?
Well, that's fun. I'm gonna try both. They actually got good
I
quality.
gotta get the cart next, but I gotta get that one in a completely different flavor.
We're here. Follow me.
Where is he going? The Lincoln Lookout Tower. Yeah, he's a true patriot. He's a true damn American citizen. Oh yeah, and somebody on the comments of that TikTok mentioned those mic bites. They were saying, or you can get those. Those are good. Yeah, I'll say they actually hit, I guess. And I didn't have them by themselves, but they just taste disgusting. I'd only get them once for the collection. They're nasty. Ew. Yeah, that'll put it in. It's crazy to me, and I'm just not seeing it with this playthrough, how underrated a pistol is in this game. I don't know if there's like a specific one that's really... I don't even know which one I'm using. I think it's like a 1911.
Access to the equipment in this tower. Get rid of all these doomsday images for me.
Yeah, there, doggy, is that your middle name or some booze?
Huh?
Well, is it?
No.
Then why the hell are you even asking me, cousin? Okay. Oh no, I thought I was tasting that old Chogilny again. It's just a Delta 8 one I just ate.
Ew.
That's the one I'm
No,
feeling.
thank you.
Yes, thank me.
I don't think I will, though. You know. Wait, can you go under here? What is this? Hell no. Long ass tunnel. Now you see me. Now you don't. Now you see me. No, you damn well don't. No, I probably should have replayed Fallen Order before Jedi Survivor came out, but whatever. I don't even know if I've ever... Yeah, I didn't stream that game. I just played it off stream. Because at the time, I don't even think I was streaming games back when that game came out. It was way back, like... Oh, I remember. I originally played it on the Xbox because it was the game that came with my Xbox One. So it was the first Xbox One game I played. I guess that's how I remember it.
I knew from the jump I want average. Switched in my ways, combined the strategy. Remember they used to look past me. Now every show is bad bitches attacking me. Remember my clothes being baggy. Now it's designer all over my
Yeah, but don't you know?
They for them days I ain't had. Yes, if a damn free forever, I'm last. The bro working still with the past. We really got motion, I ain't out here just brag. My bitch I blew and left her in the past. There's too many days I've been absent. But I'm on the road in me bag in that. Security can't serve me, so I got the scrap in. Cartier watch on my wrist like I'm big. Thought I'll ever win.
Killed a man. Killed a woman. Kill that man. Both. Both. I don't like either of them.
Really?
Hey! What, the prepper stash is like over here? Well, I gotta do this mission first, so I can't really deal with that. But... Wait, why don't I swap the pistol for an Uzi? Why have I had a pistol this whole time? I could have had an Uzi. What the hell? Yes, sir, little Uzi.
With the Uzi?
Yeah, little Uzi. I heard that sound, little Steven. And I know that sound from anywhere. Okay. You heard? I know you playing that Spyro game, son. I don't even gotta check the friends list. Yeah.
Okay, when was I denying it, cousin?
Oh, but for real, I heard that sound it be making. Oh no. I forgot the worst part of this mission where you have to chase that helicopter. It's like this ATV and it's like a whole drawn out. This is supposed to be a side mission and it's longer than most of the main missions. It's longer than 2 or 3 of those combined. Oh. Well, I'm gonna have to, like, is there a reload last checkpoint? Yeah. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't know it was already. Ain't no way. I have to redo all this.
Jump off the tower and power it down. Otherwise, we spot an ATV that will get the job done. Now get going.
But I can jump off of on my wingsuit. Like just right here. I can follow it all the way there. Cause I always just did the ATV method. I didn't know you could just do it like this. The entire way there? There's no way. And yet I've been doing it that other way all this time. Do I stop? Oh, that's it? It's already at Boyd's house? I don't think they even saw him. Now how do I continue to follow it though? Do I just... I don't think that's gonna work out. Nah, I was probably supposed to take that ATV. This isn't it. Please tell me there was a checkpoint somewhere during it. I'm just gonna take that ATV and go after it. Oh, don't let him get away. Oh, no way. No way he's getting that. Well, Chopper's getting away. I'm trying my best to catch up. Jesus. Jeez. That is not fair the way this mission is set up. I remember where I always like struggled with it. It was hard. It still says the chopper's getting away. Well, I don't know what to do. I'm going as fast as this thing will take me. Oh, no way. Chopper's getting away. I don't know what to say. I guess it got away then, because I'm going as fast as possible on this thing. I cannot catch it. Yep. That's tough. That's tough. Now I can't get up. I don't know what to do. I really don't. I don't know. Well, I learned now that you have to pretty much get on it and as soon as possible. No, I'll just go, because, oh, they're gonna spot me if I go in front of them. No way. Did I goof it? Is it mission failed now because it's following me? Or can I still... Oh, shoot, everything. I think I was just going the wrong way. I wasn't following it. Yeah, I went way off the path or something. There's a purpose stash over there. Well, there was one back where I was at. Oh, blow up that helicopter, bro. Fire with him. Go put out the fire. I'm gonna die. Whoa, the Uzi's strong. I didn't realize how strong this thing was. Why have I been using anything else? Like the strongest gun in the game. Yep. Let's get those P-tapes. Those Trump P-tapes. Okay, in the bunker, doing it. Let's see. There we go. Is this a purpose stash? Oh, I didn't think so. I got it. Bring the VHS tape to Los. How did he get all the way over here? Is he behind us the whole time? Look like damn Brad Pitt. Johnny Depp or something. Really? He did all that just to say at the end, like, oh, I don't want to, it doesn't matter no more. That was it? Okay. I'll do that, yeah, that prepper stash. Please don't be any. There is so much water in this game. You cannot get anywhere, cousin. I mean, I just want to run over that deer. Yeah. Thank me very much. Oh, I gotta take that damn Z-Core and melatonin. Huh? Crazy how people just give away that information in this game. Man cave. There we go. How the hell do I get in? I guess that's the point. That's what we gotta figure out, huh? Oh, I see. Snipe that bastard. Don't let him live. They see me, they see a hero. Nah, son. I never even checked to see if this stream was running. Oh yeah, it is. No, I never even saw that from 4 years ago, Inside Edition. soccer ball given to Trump by Vladimir Putin has electronic chip inside. I never even saw that. No, get that bear off me. Hey. Bro, I thought this was a sniper. What the hell? I was about to say, no way he survived all that. How did I even end up? Oh, because I just didn't go all the way. No way. Oh, you actually can connect trailers with that? I didn't even know that. I was just guessing. Oh, okay. No, I like to drop into it. Oh. Yeah. Yes, sir. Where's it at? Huh? Oh. Oh, it's in the garage. I'm pretty sure you unlocked that truck as part of it. Yeah. That's a good pepper stash right there. Wasn't even parked in there correctly.
I told China, if you buy oil from me, you buy massive amounts. If you buy oil, you're not going to do any business with the United States. And they were ripping us off for $507 billion. We had a trade deficit with China, $507 billion. I said, you buy any oil at all from Iran. And I said that to numerous other countries also. And Iran was coming to the table. They were dying to make a deal. And what I did, getting us out of that horrible Iran nuclear deal, that was one of the best things I did for Israel. Between Golan Heights and between the embassy and Jerusalem, the capital, everything I did for Israel, the best thing I did was getting them out of that horrible Iran nuclear deal. The problem is the new administration blew it. They blew it. And they allowed Iran to have a nuclear weapon. We have people that truly don't know what they're doing. This is the most dangerous time in the history of our country. And people talk about an election in a little while. You know, it's getting closer. But even if you said a year and a half, that's a long time. Because the most dangerous things now are happening. More dangerous. Did you see the other day where Putin is moving nuclear weapons into Belarus? Okay, nobody ever talks about that. They say, we're going to go there, we're going to do this, we're going to give a couple of bucks. And if you remember, I'm the one that gave the javelins to Ukraine. I gave all of the javelins, that's the anti-tank missiles. I gave them hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them. Obama gave them sheets. You ever hear it? I gave javelins, he gave sheets. When I spoke to the head of the Taliban, Abdul, I said, Abdul, you're killing a lot of people. Under Obama, they were doing snipers all over the place and killing our boys and killing our women and killing a lot of other people. It was very bad. And I said, you got to get this guy. I want to speak to this guy. And I took a lot of heat that I would speak to him. I tell the sir, Jesse James, why do you rob banks? Jesse, why do you rob banks? He says, that's where the money is. Why do I speak to Abdul? Because that's where the death is. That's where he was killing people. And I said, Abdul, great to speak to you. If you do any more killing, if you kill one more of our soldiers, we're going to hit you harder than anybody has ever been hit. And he actually said to me, but why do you send me a picture of my home? I said, you'll have to figure that one out for yourself, Abdul. You'll have to figure that one out for yourself, or ask one of your wives. From that point forward, we didn't have one soldier even shot at, not one soldier killed. And then, when I was gone, they did the withdrawal. Milley should be court-martialed. They did a withdrawal where the people, think of this, Mark, this is where the soldiers came out first. If you asked a 5-year-old child strategy, The soldiers come out last. They were so afraid of our F-16s and our fighter jets. We had brand new. I rebuilt the whole thing. I had brand new, gorgeous stuff. We had stuff that was 48 years old. They were so afraid of it, they would just run back when they heard those engines. Now they own those planes. They own those planes, Mark. And I said to these people when I was getting ready to pull out, I said, I want every nail, I want every screw, I want every bolt, I want all the canvas from the tents. What do you mean the tents, sir? I want those big, massive tents. They're like hangars with canvas covers, steel. I want all of that. I want the tanks, I want the planes, I want the guns, I want everything. I don't want you to leave a screw or a bolt. And then Millie said to me, sir, I think it's easier if we left everything. I said, why? It's cheaper. I said, so let me ask you, we have a $150 million airplane. We have to fill it up with the tank with gas, put a little fuel in there. You say it's cheaper to leave the plane than it is to fly it to Pakistan and then take it back home, or fly it to some other place that we get along with and take it back home, or fly it directly? We're going to give them a $100 million, $150 million plane? Because you think it's cheaper? It's not cheaper. These are stupid people we have. These are stupid people. They take the military out before we take our hostages out, because they're hostages. The American people now are hostages.
The book is Letters to Trump, 45books.com. It's a great book. I recommend you grab it.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page.
No, I'm good, cousin. I would rather not. You know.
Oh, you rather not.
With its stimulating effects, it's easy to understand why coffee is the second most traded commodity on Earth after oil. For many, it keeps us awake and moving through our busy days. But how does it work? What exactly does coffee do to your brain? Whenever you're awake, a chemical called adenosine slowly accumulates in your brain, and this adenosine binds to receptors which slow down brain activity. Ultimately, the more adenosine there is, the more tired your brain feels, which makes sense, as the longer you're awake, the more fatigued you become. Conversely, while you sleep, the concentration of adenosine declines, gradually promoting wakefulness. But it turns out that the caffeine in your coffee is incredibly similar to adenosine in structure. The caffeine works its way through your bloodstream and into your brain, where it starts to compete and binds with adenosine receptors. But because it's not adenosine, the sleepiness effect isn't felt. Adenosine can no longer bind, meaning its calming properties are diminished, which is great for you when you're feeling tired. However, with long-term use of caffeine, your brain responds by creating more adenosine receptors, which means more caffeine is required to elicit the same response. It also means that when you try to quit drinking coffee or miss your daily intake, you might experience some withdrawal symptoms and feel more tired than you would have before you ever drank coffee. But the caffeine doesn't stop there. It also stimulates the production of adrenaline, you know, the fight or flight hormone. This increases your heart rate, gets your blood pumping, and even opens up your airways. Furthermore, it affects dopamine levels by preventing its reabsorption in the brain, which makes you feel happy. In fact, this is the exact same thing that cocaine does, just to a lesser degree. It's a drug after all. This dopamine stimulation is also the aspect of coffee that makes it moderately addictive. So, can you drink too much coffee? It turns out there is a lethal dose of caffeine, which is somewhere around 150 milligrams of caffeine per kilogram of your body. This means if you weigh 70 kilograms, you would require 14,000 milligrams of caffeine to overdose. Put into perspective, an average cup of coffee contains roughly 150 milligrams of caffeine, meaning if you're 70 kilograms,
you'd need 14,000 milligrams of caffeine to overdose.
All at once, making it effectively impossible to overdose on caffeine
Oh,
from
that
coffee,
ain't good.
since you wouldn't be able to physically fit that much in your stomach. You would also start experiencing mania and hallucinations before getting to this point. Caffeine also has a half-life of around 6 hours, so if you drank a standard coffee with around 150 milligrams of caffeine, after about 6 hours there'll only be 75 milligrams left in your system and you'll be feeling half of the effect. And 6 hours after that, you'll have 37.5 milligrams, leaving more room for adenosine to jump back into action, which is why you may reach for another cup throughout the day to maintain that glorious, alert, and energetic feeling. So drink up and enjoy the buzz while it lasts. And for all of you in school, while we know caffeine is key, so are good deals on textbooks. So we've teamed up with slugbooks.com to get you the cheapest prices for the books you need. All you have to do is head to slugbooks.com/asapscience and search the ISBN number of the books you're looking for. Slugbooks will then compare prices from all across the net. Seriously, we know how expensive textbooks can be, so hopefully this will save you some money. Got a burning question you want answered? Ask it in the comments or on Facebook and Twitter. And subscribe for more weekly science videos.
No, I won't. No, thank you.
Every living organism we know of requires water to survive. It's
Ew.
part of the reason we look
Thank you
so
for
feverishly
hell.
for water on other planets across the universe and consume it consistently every day here on Earth. So what would happen to your body if you stopped drinking water? Of course, when we say water, we're including all fluids which simply contain water, like juices, pop, or tea. Much like the desire to breathe in oxygen, thirst is a survival instinct. H2O is the most abundant molecule in the human body, making up, on average, 65% of an adult. As a universal solvent, it carries nutrients and hormones through the body, regulates body temperature, cushions our joints, and even lubricates our eyes. You produce around 1.5 liters of urine every day, with another liter lost from breathing, sweating, and pooping. So it's essential that the body replaces this liquid. The thirst center of the brain is located in the hypothalamus and is constantly using sensors in your blood vessels to monitor the amount of sodium and other substances in your body. For example, if you sweat too much, your blood volume and pressure fall. The brain then detects this change and creates the urge to drink something now. So what happens if you're unable to satisfy this thirst? The initial signs of dehydration are the obvious dry mouth, following which your urine becomes darker with a stronger odor as your body attempts to conserve more fluids. The lack of H2O then begins to affect your brain. You might feel lightheaded, have a slower response time, and decreased ability to feel pain. In fact, when you're dehydrated, your brain tissue literally shrinks. In studies observing hydrated versus dehydrated participants, the same task required more brain power and oxygen in dehydrated individuals compared to those fully hydrated. After a day or two with no fluids, you'll stop peeing altogether, have trouble swallowing, suffer from muscle spasms, and likely experience nausea. After all, your body can survive without food much longer, and attention to digestion is not a priority at this point. Eventually, victims may become delirious with severely impaired brain function. Interestingly, studies looking at elderly patients who suffer from delirium found that many are simply suffering from chronic dehydration in the first place. After even more time without water, the blood stops flowing to your skin, reducing heat loss but increasing your core body temperature. This can lead to a gray bluish tinge to your skin. Beyond 3 to 5 days without water, and your body will begin to shut down its organs and eventually the brain. Of course, unlike the plentiful oxygen we breathe, only 2.5% of all Earth's water is fresh, most of which is locked up in glaciers, ice caps, and underground lakes known as aquifers, leaving less than 1% available for drinking. And most of this water is actually used to grow crops. Approximately 500 billion liters of fresh water is used daily for agriculture in the USA alone, with another 500 billion liters to cool electric power plants. And as our personal drinking sources become increasingly contaminated, over 783 million people on Earth are unable to access clean water. Scientists around the world are trying to find solutions to this problem, from attempts to remove salt from the ocean water, tap into underground aquifers, and creating innovative water filtration systems. If we look to space, NASA has developed technology for astronauts to turn their urine into water more pure than what we drink on Earth. But we can't just rely on science and technology. Perhaps the solution relies on us as a species to understand and contribute to this global water crisis. If you want to help in the mission to end global thirst, join in World Water Day on March 22nd. There are a lot of really amazing projects out there, like water.org or even the awesome UNICEF app, which donates 1 day of clean water to a child in need for every 10 minutes you put your phone down. We'll leave links in the description for these and other great water charities. Small investments really do make a huge difference. We'll be donating all the proceeds from this video to a water project close to us called Morocco 5 Villages. So thanks for supporting and watching, and subscribe for more weekly science videos. Ah, sleep. You can never have enough of it, it seems. In fact, sometimes it literally feels like you aren't getting enough. But what if you stopped sleeping altogether? Strangely, science understands relatively little about why we sleep or how it evolved in the first place. After all, laying unconscious and dormant for hours on end while predators lurk hardly seems advantageous or smart. But we have discovered a few correlations. For example, adults who sleep between 6 to 8 hours a night tend to live longer. Excessive sleep, however, can lead to medical problems including cardiovascular disease and diabetes. Similarly, chronic sleep deprivation has been linked to aspects of cardiovascular disease, obesity, depression, and even brain damage. But what if you stop sleeping right now? Well, after your first sleepless night, your mesolimbic system becomes stimulated and dopamine runs rampant. And this may actually trigger some extra energy, motivation, positivity, and even sex drive. Sounds appealing, but it's a slippery slope. Your brain slowly begins to shut off the regions responsible for planning and evaluating decisions, leading to more impulsive behavior. Once exhaustion sets in, you'll find yourself with slower reaction times and reduced perceptual and cognitive functions. After a day or two of no sleep, the body loses its ability to properly metabolize glucose and the immune system stops working as well. In some cases, 3 days of no sleep has led to hallucinations. Care about how you look? Studies have shown a direct correlation between sleep deprivation and a person's perceived beauty. That is to say, sleep-deprived individuals appeared less healthy and less attractive than when they were well rested. The longest scientifically documented case of being awake was 264 hours, or 11 days. And while they did develop problems with concentration, perception, and irritability, the surprising truth is that they suffered no serious long-term health effects. In fact, no individuals under these documented conditions experienced medical, physiological, neurological, or psychiatric problems. But there are limited studies, and this doesn't mean permanent damage couldn't be inflicted with more time. Sleep deprivation experiments on rats, for example, generally lead to death after about 2 weeks. But scientists aren't totally sure if they're dying from the lack of sleep or from the stress of constantly being woken up. Perhaps we should look at fatal familial insomnia for an answer, a rare genetic disease of the brain which causes progressively worsening insomnia or sleeplessness, leading to hallucinations, dementia, and ultimately death. This disease has only affected around 100 people in the world, but their average survival span was around 18 months. Over time, the lack of sleep becomes worse and the body's organs begin to shut down. So, while lack of sleep won't necessarily kill you quickly, continual sleep deprivation will have a negative effect on your body. Sleep tight, but not too much. Got a burning question you want answered? Ask it in the comments or on Facebook and Twitter. And if you can't get enough science in your life, check out the Science Alert Facebook page, which is one of the best out there to keep you up to date and entertained with the latest news and breakthroughs. And subscribe to ASAP Science for more weekly science videos. Food is a favorite pastime for many, which is convenient because we need it to live. But what would happen to you and your body if you were to completely stop eating food right now? In the first 6 hours, all is fairly normal. Your body begins to break down glycogen, which stores energy in your body, into glucose, which your cells use as fuel. Around 25% of energy generated this way is used for your brain alone, while the rest goes to muscle tissue and red blood cells. But after about 6 hours, this method of energy production halts as the glycogen stores deplete, which can lead to the notorious hangry or hungry and angry feeling that many of us know too well. At this point, your body enters a state called
watching these YouTube videos the whole time.
Because there's very little glucose in your blood, your body must begin to break down.
I don't know, I'll just be getting into a long, rabbit hole, always watching these, short videos. Because I'd be like, oh, it's only a 2 or 3 minute video, but then I'll say that 10 times, so then it turns into an hour. I'm just like, well...
It's been 40 minutes since I took that thing, and I'm somehow already feeling it.
Well, damn it, Uncle.
Which means your cognitive functioning becomes impaired.
Now, I still haven't taken them Z-Cool.
Starving to be in ketosis. Many people enter this phase if they're on a low-carb diet, or professional athletes who use all their carbs for an extended period of time, like marathon runners, will be in this state as well. However, beyond 72 hours, not only will your mood and energy suffer, but your brain will start to break down your body's own protein. The proteins release amino acids, which can be converted into glucose.
I ain't talking about the melatonin, I'm talking about them Z-Cool things.
Basically, your body is cannibalizing itself by destroying your muscle mass. In women, undernutrition often shuts down the menstrual cycle as the body tries to reduce energy expenditure. Bone density diminishes, and both men and women may experience loss of libido. Within a few weeks, the body's immune system will be so weakened without any vitamins or minerals that many will die from disease. Otherwise, it will continue to use up all energy sources until there is no glucose, fat, tissue, or muscle mass left. One of the more common causes of death is cardiac arrhythmia or heart attack due to the tissue degradation in the heart, diaphragm, and body. This is fairly common in those suffering from anorexia. Of course, the body experiences severe organ failure all around. Starvation can lead to death in as short as 3 weeks or up to 70 days, as documented during the Irish hunger strikes in 1981. Though the duration of survival is greatly influenced by how hydrated you are and the amount of fat reserves your body has, which in some ways is incredible that the body can sustain for so long with no food. And yet, approximately 795 million people around the world have to deal with this reality. The good news is that the 7 richest countries have pledged to lift 500 million people out of hunger and malnutrition by 2030, but we need to hold them accountable. We're working with an organization called Global Citizen to do just that, and here's a really easy way that you can help out too. By sharing this video and then heading to the Global Citizen website form here, you'll be adding your voice to an important educational movement towards ending hunger worldwide. You can click the screen or use the links in the description.
No, thank
It really
you.
only takes a few moments. And subscribe for more weekly science videos.
It was a gesture of friendship after the historic summit.
Mr. President, I'll give this ball to you, and now the ball is in your court.
The gift of a soccer ball.
That's very nice. That will go to my son Baron. We have no question. In fact, Melania, here you go.
Of course, everyone joked that the Russians must have bugged it. If it were me, I'd check the soccer ball for listening devices and never allow it in the White House, tweeted Senator Lindsey Graham. Well, it turns out he might have been onto something. There actually is an electronic chip built into the ball. This is the same ball Putin gave President Trump. It's the official Adidas Telstar World Cup soccer ball. And check this out. Each ball has a built-in communication chip. It's right here under the FIFA logo. So how does it work? Well, you download a phone app, and every time you play
Oh boy, it was just like a clickbait thing.
the latest soccer news. Now, the big question, did the Russians modify that chip to use it as a bugging device in the White House? We asked cybersecurity expert Scott Schober to examine the chip. Oh, there it is. See, what exactly is this thing?
This is just a very low-cost chip for antenna in a sense.
Can this microchip record anything?
No, has no ability to record at all, eavesdropping.
So if they wanted to put a
Literally had a milkshake called pineapple express.
Exactly.
White House Press Secretary Sarah
Yes, sir.
was thoroughly
Well, hell, I guess they know to do that because they're jacking them
screening
all.
process that is done for all
That's all them
guests was
stoners eat
a
there.
soccer ball.
Melania, here you go.
Oh no, I don't think I saw it anywhere when I went there a couple of days ago. We tried 25 things from Culver's. So what, the whole menu?
Find somewhere and actually order it.
Ew. The sad reality of prank channels. Well, I mean, the sad reality is they never work out. They always end up failing. What is it?
Gideon, Loaf, and Mel Joseph are building absolute empires for terrorizing the public. They have overtaken the previous era of prank videos, but that comes at a sad cost. Hi, I'm Saichi, and I create weekly commentary content on whatever I find interesting myself. Today, we will explore the life of kids. Prank channels exploring their mental health and daily hardships, and we'll build them to be creators we are today. Let's start with the current king of pranks. Gideon is an amazing content. One so highly respected within the community. Even managed to garner sponsorships from the company Prime.
Be a part of our team. You know, JJ and I, we love you, we love your content, and Gideon is the first member of the Prime Squad, but we're building a group of up-and-comers.
He's also the first YouTuber I've seen that was publicly a menace. And I said that not because he's doing those non-sexual or gold digger pranks that we all can't seem to stop watching, but because this man is actually a menace. His main channel started July 1st, 2018, and his first video we can see uploaded was him getting suspended for hustling at school. This young Gideon was onto something amazing, and since then, he's gone on to develop a huge fan base, be featured on multiple outlets, including ESPN. His rise to fame was amazing. He does indeed live a good life, but his good life does not come without sacrifice. If you dive a little deeper, you'll observe that Gideon is very stressed out. I noticed this particularly when he would periodically take breaks. Not too long ago, he left for a few months to create fire content with Nico. That left his fans dehydrated for content. Fans of his often got upset. They demoralize him so much because he's not able to provide them a little dose of serotonin for 13 minutes on average his videos are. This pressure is huge. And one thing I will say, I respect him as a man for being able to be vulnerable with his audience. A constant demand to please his fan base places huge pressure on him to the point where it's actually upsetting to watch. We won't deny that his content is amazing, but to consistently keep up that high level of content and to feel bad for not being able to produce good content or deliver. And when I say that he feels bad, I mean this bad.
Sad that I'm just now realizing that, like, I'm selling out on you guys, bro. I'm phase rugging y'all. And it's sad because I don't want to do that to y'all, bro. I literally love you guys. It was supposed to be us versus the world, but it's like I'm winning the world.
It's painful. It seems like
Oh,
people
hell,
forgot
son,
that
you
content
meant you were ordering
creation
that
doesn't just
steak
stop
like
there.
tonight. I
Does
thought
also
you
have
just
to
meant you were
jail
gonna go there
and
and get it.
audience too. And that right there in itself is a huge risk. Jail's not a fun place at all. I mean, have you ever seen a
Oh,
clip of
yeah,
Beyonce
but I
on
thought
stage?
you said you was using that thing to fall asleep.
But there's no point where you should take time to focus on yourself. It's actually YouTube by itself. You could get a free gift.
Well, the only reason I had anything to eat was because I had
But he also took his life.
I had like my leftovers, basically, yeah. I just ate all leftovers.
But his story is quite a bit different from Gideon's. Before I get started though, I want to point out something that's really important. Go ahead and type loaf in the search bar. LOF. As of April 3rd, 2023, loaf does not pop up under a single search term. He's popular can possibly be shut up by YouTube. Loaf started his YouTube channel back in September 14, 2013. Loaf has always been a laid-back guy in his videos, and his awkward, nonchalant vibe is what I think sets him apart from the rest. That's not to say he isn't a menace, though. Just about every video is him messing with the public, so it didn't take too long for Loaf to start booming in popularity. Not too long after his first uploads, he would upload the video interviewing for Chick-fil-A with
Oh, yeah, but was what's her name there when you went there or no?
Let me explain the rise to you.
Oh, no, I just went for the drive-thru.
Boy, it was Loaf in a hard position.
Oh, yeah, and I don't even think she works the drive-thru, so that's probably why. Or I don't know, I thought she did a little bit of everything.
Evening as well, and I don't think she usually worked evenings either.
Loaf, like all of us, was bold. He also didn't get the best grades and overall seemed to have
Oh no, this lady got a how to make cannabis gummy recipe.
If you have certain thoughts, please call a hotline and get help. You're important, even if it's only $2. Loaf's career was born from being bullied. He did not know how to handle being bullied at the time, so he turned to content creation. He found happiness and peace through making others smile.
Oh, and that cannabis expert answers questions from Twitter video. She said there's no difference between indica and sativa. Like she says they've done research and they found that there really isn't a difference.
That he isn't the person that bullies people enough.
So Q-Pins was right, son. Oh yeah, Q-Pins was right.
And if you notice a pattern with the best YouTube menaces, pay attention to how often these challenges become police. Again, I see him meeting the new prank agenda, which is getting cops called or getting banned from establishments. Sometimes while he does go a little far, he only makes it out alright. Unlike a content creator who has gotten prison sentences for the pranks that they pulled. This content creator in Morocco went to prison for 3 years for a prank they pulled. The unnamed man pulled a prank by putting a desk and sitting in front of a thankfully non-automatic train. The conductor was able to stop in time before hitting the unnamed man, but the level of pranks people go for a bit of internet fame is crazy. He sat there, really drinking a cup of coffee and smoking. You know what the unfortunate part is? He didn't even get the fame he wanted. He's labeled as unnamed man in the article. Congrats. You spent 3 years in jail for an article still unknown. There is also a story about a YouTube prank robbery where a 20-year-old wielded a knife to stage a robbery. Unfortunately, that man Timothy Wilkes was shot. I don't know where he's seen that as a good idea. It's sad to see his life taken because of his goals for YouTube.
Fulcrum and Gideon, you laugh, you hit the pendulum.
But also street trouble.
What?
Let me introduce you guys to Cornell Joseph. When you search up his name on YouTube, the first term that shows is Cornell Joseph Fight, which says enough about his level of pranks. Cornell Joseph, in my opinion, is probably the biggest puppet menace of them all. But it wasn't as easy for him to grow as it took 3 years for his first video to pop off, doing his Spider-Man No Way Home Ding Dong Ditch pranks. His greatness does, however, come at a cost. That's pretty often when Cornell Joseph goes to extreme measures, and oftentimes he encounters people who don't enjoy the pranks as much as he does. There are multiple clips of him getting pressed or physically in fights with people he's pranking. Sometimes they'll grab him, sometimes they'll threaten him. Actually, there's even a viral video of him stealing luggage as a prank, which isn't much of a prank. In the clip, Cornell can be seen get slapped by the person that he attempted to prank.
Oh, can you stop pulling me? I want to pull the camera. Stop pulling my hair.
I won't discredit that at times he does go to clear up prior beef that he may have with people. But
can you stop pulling me?
I want on camera. Stop pulling my hair.
I won't discredit that at times he does go to clear up prior beef that he may have with people. But unfortunately, that's the image that he built on himself. He's, in my opinion, the most extreme out of the big three YouTubers I mentioned. And often putting his safety on the line just doesn't seem worth it. He has to make extreme content like that now because of his image. And I don't think he can make normal level pranks because of how he built his channel. But I will say, shout out to his boy Spirit. He's such a great guy for real.
You good?
I like Canel Joseph. I'll give him his props for providing a platform for Spirit as well. Canel also got vulnerable in front of his audience, but
I really thought, like, at the end of the year, I thought I was going to be at 100K, and the year hasn't even ended, bro. And we're almost at a million, bro. And this is insane.
And I think it's beautiful that content creators are stepping out and being very visual and vocal about their mental health. It's a beautiful time we're living, and luckily, not too many are clout hungry. But this also isn't a video made to gain sympathy for these pranksters, because 9 times out of 10, they're harassing locals in the public, I think. But locals weren't getting harassed. Rather, they were going sexual. Gold digger pranks and guy sexual pranks were our guilty pleasures. This was the first peak of pranks. They would be scripted videos where normally creators would park a nice car somewhere at a gas station or in public, and they seemed to only encounter the most beautiful women in the world. Like, for real. In both ways, their luck is insane. This time period is cringy, but why can't we stop watching them? I mean, are you watching them for some booty? These pranks exploit women 9 times out of 10. And really, there's only proper compensation for the creator of the video rather than the woman met in the videos. It's unfortunate. Really. Is that your car? Ew! I think pranks in modern times are better than the pranks that Vitaly, Fuzi, and others did. I'm glad you for sure. Pranks used to be easy though. All you had to do was place a bucket of water over a door, put a fake snake somewhere, or just do simple things. But now people are walking with hanging out their jeans out.
They lying to you this whole time, little Steven. They lied, and they did.
Like this content.
Oh, so they lied to you, Tess?
Really
Why
enjoy.
did you know
You go ahead
any
and click
of this?
right here. You can find out about Pokemon.
No, they lied to you.
I promise it's
No, they lied to you.
I ain't your damn cousin, and I ain't your damn
Our
uncle.
top 5 strains for a great weed high. To those who have never smoked cannabis, there is a mistaken belief that there is only one high, and it is because of that single high that people smoke cannabis. Who wants to tell them just how wrong they are? How do you explain why they are wrong? Maybe you should tell them about THC and how varying levels of THC can affect the way our brain reacts, leaving us feeling either energized, euphoric, uplifted, relaxed, or sleepy. More to the point, THC is counterbalanced by CBD, which has a more calming and sedative effect. That is why, in many instances, marijuana or cannabis is illegal. But CBD, one of its constituents, isn't. In simple terms, CBD is not a psychoactive. Finally, there are hundreds of chemicals in marijuana, and it is the combination of some of these THC and CBD that can ultimately create different highs, not to mention terpene levels and our own physiology. So, perhaps we should now look at the varying strains of cannabis that are specifically associated with a specific high. Let's start with Energized. Think green crack. This is a legendary sativa strain dating back to the 1970s and,
green
for
crack
reasons, is well suited to daytime enjoyment. Though knowing that may leave you feeling none the wiser. Other strains worth considering for an energy boost are Jack Herer and Durban Poison.
No, Jack here, that's the one that was in your, I think that torch vape you got.
Being a potent sativa-dominant hybrid. Most prominent terpenes include mycene.
I just realized I've never tried any other torch vape, though. I've only tried the TCX one.
Check out Super Silver Haze or Tangy. Now the euphoric high takes a lot of beating, and hence the popularity of OG Kush.
OG Kush.
Euphoric, but also long-lasting, but it does come with a codicil, where most highs will leave you ultimately feeling sleepy or energized. Hindu Kush will just leave you feeling stoned. If you want the same high, but without the strength of OG Kush, why not try GSC or Wedding Cake instead?
Wedding cake,
then
son.
maybe a nice relaxed high is what you need. Look no further than Blue Dream, which will also add a hint of euphoria to the mix thanks to this hybrid cross of blueberry and haze. Dominant in lysine, pinene and caryophyllene terpenes, users of Blue Dream are usually easy to spot when high. They have a great big smile.
Wait, Blue Dream? I'm pretty sure that's Q-Pin's like #1 favorite strain.
Having trouble sleeping? Suffering from insomnia? Obviously, this is affecting your health. Then you need to see a doctor. However, if it's only a minor problem, then Granddaddy Purple could be your perfect nightcap.
Granddaddy
just
Purple,
before
son.
bedtime.
They said it's the
This
best
is an
one for
indica
falling
with
asleep
Purple
to.
Urkel and Big Bud. And no, we didn't just say Big Bird, though it is not uncommon to see characters from Sesame Street when you get high. Rich in lysine, pinene and caryophyllene terpenes, other popular sedative cannabis strains include Blueberry Kush and Bubba Kush. Let us know in the comments, what's your favourite type of high? And of course, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe so you too can become a cannabis expert.
And cannabis enthusiasts around the world are celebrating marijuana this 420 where it's legal. Not everyone is feeling so festive, with a number of legal marijuana growers saying their industry is now under financial stress. Fox's Ted Lindner tonight taking a closer look.
The future of the legal marijuana industry is looking murky, especially for growers out west.
I don't know any companies that are really making money.
Temperate weather along the west coast provides the perfect growing conditions for the plants. The problem? Even though 21 states have legalized recreational pot for adults, federal law bans the interstate sale of marijuana, leaving many farmers in California, Oregon, Washington State, and Colorado with too much supply and not enough demand.
Everybody's just trying to manage their losses. And the most successful companies tend to be the ones that were able to raise the most capital and survive the longest downturn.
The oversupply is causing growers and cannabis shops to slash prices. It's good for consumers and bad for business, with the legal marijuana industry already having to compete for profits with illegal sellers nationwide.
The illicit market is booming. There's more money to be made there. And, ultimately, those are our biggest competitors right now.
To combat the surging stock of pot and boost declining revenues, growers are hoping the federal government will approve marijuana trade throughout states where it's legal. Many are surprised it's taken this long.
I don't know if I would have, really been all in or done this, really, if I would have known it was going to take this long for federal legalization.
Oh, they did that on purpose. NBC News made a video talking about weed in the videos 4 minutes and 20 seconds. It's 420.
Did they really? Because that's a sick joke.
Marijuana has had a complex history in the United States, dating all the way back to the country's earliest settlements. Before jumping into the legality of marijuana specifically, it is worth highlighting America's drug policies leading up to the narcotics bans enacted in the early 20th century. Before these restrictions came to be, many banned substances were unavailable or widely unused. However, that period came to an end first with the introduction of opium and its derivatives, heroin and morphine, followed by cocaine, marijuana, and amphetamines. According to PBS, Americans have used drugs since the colonial era. In the 19th century, marijuana was widely available in pharmacies, and no one seriously questioned its medical utility. According to The Lancet, in addition to use on the battlefield, morphine and its cousin heroin were also used as child cough suppressants. Medical societies even advertised heroin as a safer, less addictive morphine alternative.
They used to use heroin for children?
Something that was just ordinarily accepted.
Meanwhile, German doctors noticed that soldiers who used cocaine suffered less fatigue. And it didn't take long for that same powdery substance to be repurposed for recreational use by wine manufacturers and film crews. With the ubiquity of drugs, addiction rates skyrocketed, particularly among women in both America and Europe. As this issue persisted, a handful of governments entered into a compact to regulate the drug trade, according to the Office of Justice Programs. Congress embraced this mission by enacting the 1914 Harrison Narcotics Tax Act, which forbade unregistered parties from producing, importing, or distributing cocaine and certain opiates outside of medical purposes. Marijuana, unlike cocaine, heroin, or amphetamines, has been known since Jamestown, the first successful English colony on the American continent. According to PBS, hemp, the plant from which marijuana is derived, was excellent for making sails, rope, and clothing. In the antebellum South, it was a plantation cash crop. An 1862 issue of Vanity Fair even encouraged recreational use of the drug for its calming and medicinal qualities. So how did this drug become the target of stringent federal bans? There are a few different versions of the story. Some believe that the eventual banning of marijuana in 1937 was the result of newspaper tycoons like William Randolph Hearst spreading stories about marijuana use causing violence and tragedy to befall the American people. This rhetoric led 26 states to criminalize the drug before federal bans even surfaced.
Marijuana, the burning weed with its roots in hell.
The competing explanation is that the restriction had more to do with business than public health. According to the book NAFTA and Neocolonialism, petrochemical giant DuPont had just patented the synthetic fabric nylon, with considerable investment from men like Hearst and Treasury Secretary Andrew Mellon. Reportedly, hemp was a cheaper alternative to nylon, which rendered the new fabric unprofitable almost immediately. Whether the eventual restriction was enacted in the interest of public health or filling the pockets of large corporations, it's undeniable Hearst's media machine had a hand in the ban. Regardless of his real motive, Hearst began to publish stories painting cannabis in a negative light, blaming Mexican migrant laborers in particular for reportedly bringing the substance into the country. Though we may never know the whole truth behind its origins, the 1937 Marijuana Tax Act banned the drug's use recreationally, without any exceptions for medicinal use. As the Drug Policy Alliance notes, the 1970 Controlled Substances Act placed marijuana as a Schedule I drug, despite its previous medicinal use. But some, such as the famous stockbroker Irvin Rosenfeld, swore that the drug kept them alive. According to Vice, Rosenfeld was diagnosed with a painful bone disorder, typically treated with high doses of strong, presumably addictive painkillers. In the ferment of the hippie-dominated college campuses of the 1970s, Rosenfeld discovered that he could control his pain more safely with marijuana, claiming to be pain-free after smoking a handful of joints. He linked up with another user named Robert Randall, who had controlled his glaucoma with homegrown marijuana as well. Randall and his wife were arrested in 1975 for growing hemp and promptly sued the U.S. government on grounds of medical necessity, with the help of a UCLA study that scientifically analyzed the effects of cannabis use on glaucoma symptoms. In response, the FDA created its Compassionate IND program for marijuana. Simply put, anyone demonstrating a medical need for marijuana could apply with a doctor's sponsorship for an exemption. Their experiences would be documented and serve as research, while Uncle Sam sent these patients government-sanctioned joints. Although the program only approved 13 applications before it ended, activists realized medicinal use was a surefire road towards legalization. Subsequent battles over marijuana took up this issue before recreational use came to the fore. Much like the gradual ousting of marijuana from the U.S. in the mid-20th century, the initiative to nullify the federal ban on cannabis began with states working toward medicinal legalization. According to Britannica's Procon, between 1979 and 1982, 24 states and Washington, D.C. legalized medicinal marijuana. 10 other states followed, but their new laws were either repealed or expired over time. Much of these medicinal exceptions resulted from the fact that the 1970 Controlled Substances Act allowed doctors to use illicit substances in medical and scientific research with federal approval. As a result, doctors in several states began prescribing the drug for cancer and glaucoma research, while others attempted to downgrade marijuana to a Schedule II substance when used for medical purposes.
And what it boils down to...
Ew, that's a scary sight to see.
And so that means it's like it's being legalized.
While recreational and medical marijuana remain federally legal,
driver
these acts
slamming
throughout
the
the
cop
nation paved the
car
way for
during
much more widespread
traffic
change
stops,
in the
and
coming decades.
that's so this
In
nasty looking
1996, California
sick
became the
woman.
first state in the country to enshrine medical marijuana in state law. The development came in the wake of intense national debates over the war on drugs. In the 1980s, the Reagan administration escalated the drug war with increased penalties for possession and distribution, as doctors frequently prescribed marijuana for terminally ill AIDS patients. By 1991, San Francisco had already passed Proposition P for AIDS patients to obtain the drug. 5 years later, Proposition 215 made legalization statewide. According to Britannica's Procon, Proposition 215 passed with 56% of the vote for an open nullification of federal law. From there, as Drug Policy Alliance founder Ethan Nadelman reports, the otherwise liberal Clinton administration began speaking out against the motion, strengthening Reagan's commitment to the drug war. Ultimately, Bill Clinton was rowing against the current. As Procon notes, 7 states and Washington, D.C. followed California with effective medicinal legalization by 2000. In the latter half of the 2000s, 6 more states legalized medicinal marijuana, including Colorado and Vermont. According to the 1996 LA Times, the Clinton administration initially threatened to send the DEA after doctors and dispensers, arguing that medicinal use was a front for full-on legalization. Despite these assertions, studies had already proven marijuana's medical value, and before 1914, few disagreed. For this reason, doctors argued that it was impossible for them to fulfill their oaths if they were forced to refuse medicinal marijuana to a terminally ill patient under the threat of federal prison and loss of medical licensure. Matters changed in 2009 with the election of Barack Obama and the Ogden Memo. The document reversed previous federal policy, noting that if physicians prescribed and dispensaries distributed marijuana...
Well, what does it say? Reported a week 18 hours ago. Taco Bell's new grilled cheese burrito.
...its tune and began raiding dispensaries, even if they were not involved in organized crime.
Oh, hasn't it been back for like a while now?
The 2015 Robert Gopar Amendment was slotted into that year's Senate Appropriations Bill and passed, although it did not stop the DEA from engaging in marijuana.
Oh, I thought it was even longer than that, to be honest with
some of its anti-marijuana funding. This meant that the DEA could no longer use funds from states where medicinal marijuana was legal to target registered providers. Today, medical marijuana is legal in most states, and federal government has increasingly adopted a hands-off approach in the face of popular support. Recreational weed, however, was a separate battle that began...
Oh, yeah, you seen I got that new Insidious movie coming out soon.
The Commission noted that penalties under the 1970 Controlled Substances Act were overly harsh. In turn, according to the Nixon tapes, the Nixon administration was determined to crush the
counterculture. You didn't know they was making another one?
Marijuana smoking had become heavily associated altogether. Richard Nixon viewed the introduction of marijuana to American society.
Oh, I know. I mean, I didn't know either. I think Anthony sent me the link. I didn't know they were making one either till he sent that. I was like, huh?
In an attempt to produce a more even-keeled approach to marijuana personally, the commission made several suggestions.
Hell, I hope not. I mean, how many more of these are they going to make?
Nixon
they gotta just quit at some point.
Once again fell to the states to enact change. One might expect that California would have been the first to legalize cannabis.
Oh, yeah, I heard that Pope Exorcist movie was terrible, but I still want to see it anyway.
Amounts of marijuana for personal use.
Actually, I don't know. I only heard that from... Well, I only heard that from Charlie. I don't know if I can trust what he said. Let me look. I mean, it has a 51 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Well, getting caught with weed could still result in a fine.
Not that bad,
violator prison time and a criminal record. While some feared that decriminalization would lead to an increase in usage, especially among minors. A study by the Connecticut General Assembly revealed that the number of first-time users and arrests fell almost 60%.
No, the audience score is 82, so the people like it.
This statistic proved to many that outright criminalization would not solve the problems the Nixon administration feared. The 2000s and 2010 saw a host of states and municipalities decriminalize the drug. As research by the New York ACLU demonstrated, decriminalization just made sense when considering the consequences of marijuana arrests. According to the New York State page, a criminal conviction for marijuana possession shows up on criminal background checks that can affect future prospects for employment, housing, personal finance, and benefits. The Atlantic noted that although marijuana is used among rich and poor alike, the latter are often slapped with much tougher sentences. For this reason, a teenage act of rebellion can become a barrier to future social mobility and a better life. While there are plenty of discussions to be had over personal responsibility, the statistics have suggested that locking people up is probably not the answer. For this reason, many states have been moving towards legalization in recent years.
You know, back in the day, marijuana was a cause, a symbol of defiance. Now it's
oh, son, that show would hit different now after I've actually been doing it, because back then I was in like middle school when I watched that show. I had never done any of that stuff.
As of 2023,
I think it was called Disjointed or something, that show on Netflix. The one that was like the, I don't know, like the sitcom or whatever. I should watch that while high, son.
Since users were mostly terminally ill patients that otherwise would suffer. Recreational use, however, was another story. While decriminalization was often local authorities looking...
Oh no, that show got terrible reviews on Rotten Tomatoes. It has a 19.
State-level legalization...
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, looking back on it, I don't even know if that show
as a result,
was that good.
Congress introduced a bill...
Oh, hell, I forgot that was Kathy Bates. Crazy woman from the Misery movie.
In an interview with the cannabis magazine High Times, former Republican Congressman Ron Paul argued that legalization is best from a policy and personal freedom perspective. Paul purported that, much like bootlegging in the Prohibition era, the drug war perpetuated cartels.
Oh yeah, that's not even really a political thing. I've seen both Democrats and Republicans that support legalizing
State
it.
level law is a pro-freedom compromise that well balances the interests of
Then there was that crazy Republican lady that was trying to say, oh, this is bad, all the downsides of it or whatever. And I'm like, what is that lady talking
individuals
about?
should be ready to face consequences if the influence of the drug leads to criminal behavior. In the same way that few argue for outright prohibition when someone receives a DUI conviction, crimes committed by some marijuana users should not impact the drug's legality as a whole.
Outcast.
Ew.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are you ready? We're ready to forget the further, once and for all. My brain just been foggy the past few years. All I ever wanted was to be a good dad.
I mean, how many more of these bastards are they gonna make, son? They gotta stop at some point.
Did you ever try and get help? I'm just trying to push through.
Why didn't you direct Dalton to college? You still have a few weeks before your students show up, right? It's just an idea to reconnect. I know it's been tough with you too.
The balance of light and dark.
Why you telling me you still haven't even got it yet? I just assumed you got it like 10 or 15 minutes ago.
That defines
No,
No. You telling me that wallet been in my pocket this whole time? I just don't be noticing, I guess.
and let's see what light can find.
No, they brought the song back.
I think these drawings could be clues.
They brought the song back, son.
And I was too scared to tell you the truth.
Our family has been keeping secrets.
Oh, wait, they brought back the whole original cast?
Following us.
Oh, finally a sequel to the original, too. Oh, wait, I guess people are actually looking forward to it. I guess they're saying it's like a continuation of Josh's story. Oh.
The further you travel, the riskier your journey will
No, is that Hillary Clinton woman? Wait, go back.
When you awaken the dead, the further
Oh, no, it
your
is.
journey will become.
They brought back that woman. Oh, no. Get her away from me. That sick woman.
That's not a ranch, why don't you?
Oh, that's not a ranch and blue cheese. Please. Blue cheese, please. Get away from me, please.
That food guy here, so you better get away from me as me and Storm indulge.
So high up through the clouds, I was saying.
In the safe now, I got expensive tapes. Michael Mary jeans, fill them up with